What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's Minnie. I don't know why I said that. I never say that. But anyways, today we're gonna be talking about the Mess Toys Venom and the Mess Toys Scarlet Spider. And can I say that I am super excited? You know, I have Mayflex Venom, I have Marvel Legends Venom from the Gamerverse, and like, dude, this Venom is looking cool. It's literally just a bigger body of the symbiote, more muscular. You see, like, it's literally just a bigger version and it looks awesome. I really gotta say I'm excited for this one. You can see even the sculpted, like the white lines on him that are gonna be white sculpted there, so it's not just gonna be a black figure. And I can only imagine what it's gonna look like once it's a finished product. Here we have the prototype. You know, it's not painted. You do see the joints there. One thing that it does concern me is that, like, the wrist pegs look a little big and can make it look a little weird. I don't know if the hands plug in further or if that's just how it looks now. Maybe when the wrist pegs are black, it'll look a lot better. But man, to have a Venom with this body, bro, like Rebeltech, they're cooking you. They're cooking you. And look at that head sculpt. If you zoom in on that head sculpt, you can tell, like, the sculpting looks really nice on this guy. Really excited to see what this is going to look like once it's painted. Look at it next to the symbiote Spider-Man there. It looks so nice, and the proportions, the size comparison is just like perfect. Then we're going to move on to the Scarlet Spider, and man, can I tell you that I am even more excited for this guy. Coming with soft goods. They listened to the community. They heard you guys say we want soft goods, and they gave you soft goods. What more could you ask for? This looks like a much more durable body as well compared to the other figures. If you really look at, like, the points of articulation, they look more sturdy. I feel like we're going to get less and less QC issues when it comes to the more figures they make. And I'm super excited. Look at that head sculpt. Look at those eyes. Looking really cool there. I really wonder how good this is going to look once it's fully painted. As you can see, he has the pouches on the ankles and he also has the belt. So looking awesome. He also has the wrist things that he has as well. Awesome. Super excited. This honestly looks on par with the Scarlet Spider and the symbiote. For me right now, the Scarlet Spider is my favorite Mess Toys. This could be quite literally the killer for that. This might be my favorite Mess Toys once it releases. We still don't have release dates for either, and there's speculation that Venom is probably going to release before the Scarlet Spider. Again, we don't know when that's going to be. We'll just wait and see when we get these. But man, I just wanted to give you guys my first impressions on these. I know I'm a little late, but here they are. Mess Toys cooking it up again. Mess Toys listening to the community. Mess Toys. I'm just speechless. I really cannot believe that we're getting so many great figures from them, and they have so much more planned for us. Don't forget, they also tease the Invincible. And honestly, I might go for that Invincible Mess Toys over the Jada Toys. I'm not a fan of the Jada Toys, like, body mold. I'm not a fan of the way that they paint chip, have like scuffs on them on display. Of course, they usually pose them, but that's a little off topic. We're gonna get back to this, right? So we have the Venom, we have the Scarlet Spider. I wonder what they're gonna preview next. I wonder when we're gonna get these figures. It should be going up for pre-order sometime next month or at the end of this month, but since there's still prototypes, that remains to be seen. I want to know your thoughts. What do you guys think of Mess Toys? What do you think of this Venom? What do you think of the Scarlet Spider? Do you think they could have done better based on the prototype? Do you think that they're going in the right direction? Do you support Mess Toys? Do you not like Mess Toys? I know people sometimes don't like knockoff companies, but at this point, they're like a knockoff customizing company. I would even go as far to argue that they're pretty close to being a third-party company. They're like in between the third party and the KO, because these are obviously bodies that were used from the 2.0 Spidey from the Rebeltech. But then look, they're making their own bodies now. You know what I'm saying? They're customizing them. They're changing it up. Yes, they use the same mold and the same joints, but they're evolving and they're increasing. Like, Venom is not the same size as that Mess Toy Spider-Man. So you can see their evolution as they continue to create figures. I really am so excited to see how far they go. And I'm also not upset that if I'm paying $50 for their figures and I'm getting this kind of quality, this kind of detail, I'm satisfied with the $50. The $50 does apparently include the tariff charge, the surcharge. So $50 for a figure like this that's gonna pose well, it's gonna look well, it's gonna have some great sculpt, some great articulation. You already saw that Superior Spider-Man. Unfortunately, I don't have my Superior Spider-Man yet because apparently mine ships the 31st. But you see they're cooking. You see what they're doing. That head sculpt on that Superior Spider-Man, the tentacles or the arms on the Superior Spider-Man, painting is looking like it's leveling up. The head sculpt looks really, really good. They're going places. Mess Toys is going places, mark my words. And they already are. To be honest, we're already seeing it. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate your support. I really appreciate all of you. We are so close to getting into the YouTube Partner Program. We're literally less than 200 hours off. Super, super close. This has been such a long journey on YouTube. I really, really appreciate every single viewer, the people who watch all my videos, the people who like my videos, who share them, who are subbed to my channel. I couldn't have done this without you. And it's been a year-long journey, almost a year and a half long journey, almost nearing 2 years now in December, where I started YouTube. And man, can I say that I've enjoyed it. And I'm super happy that I've been able to evolve my channel into talking about first impressions of figures, not only reviews, like steering away from the YouTube shorts. I've been able to focus on long form videos. I've been able to do a whole bunch of things, and you guys have supported me through all of the content that I've done. So thank you so much. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.